Good morning, everyone. Hope that you all well. It's a new month, new opportunities, the 1st of April. Um, Before we start with today, I just want to roll over what had happened yesterday. Uh, oh, and I'll show the proof on this. You see probably a screenshot. Obviously, this should end up like break even. It's like $10 because we got that first TP hit. Do you guys remember? Oh, let me delete this. I got that, bro. The first TP hit, so that was like $150. Then I moved my stops to below. There we go. I moved my stops to that, so I was less, and then yeah, end up getting stopped out on this trade. It was so close, bro. Ugh, whatever. Anyway, and then later in the day, when I saw this ripped, I just waited a bit, and then I was being pulled at this time, and then I saw price go above this the first value gap of the day. Right there you go, of April. I know it's kind of overlapping, so just bear with me. Just bear with me. Next week it'll be a clear chart. It's just I'm leaving at the first value gap 27th of April. I'm leaving it there because it was the first value gap of the week, so it's quite important. Henceforth, I'm just leaving it there. Um, yeah. So just bear with me with that. The mess. Yeah. So I ended up getting stopped out of this trade though. So I it was during the macro times, but going to the lunch hour actually. There's this back and forth right here. End up getting stopped out right here. There was this fair value gap, 15 on the 15 minute, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just show you. I mean on the 5 minute as well, but this one. There we go. On the 15 minute, there's this fair value gap. Price tapped into that. Um, yeah. So I can clear these. I just want to demonstrate that. So yeah, I got started with this trade, so I lost like $80 on this trade. So I went break even with this trade, and then I lost $80 on with this trade. So we're still at 500 on the account though. We'll see if we get a nice opportunity to or not. We do have news. Um, we do have news at 10, as you guys can see. SIM manufacturing PMI. But yeah, I got stopped out. My stops were just below that. The first I was using that, the first value gap, and then I literally entered when price went above it. So yeah, got stopped out of that. But hey man, I had the right idea. At this point, you just start laughing at it, but it's ridiculous. Let me just clear the chart now. I just wanted to show you guys that trade. I'll put screenshots on the side. Or if I had already put it like to show you guys the trade ideas that I've taken. So yeah. So break even, a loss. So yeah, we have 3 minutes until market open. So it doesn't end up just being a low actually, because I thought I was gonna go low, but we pierced that minor buy side. I marked it when I was preparing for market open, but then yeah, and it doesn't be the high wherever the market opens. I think we're gonna have a small opening range gap, which might make price a little bit iffy. It's Friday. Could be, thank God it's Friday. Um, it's been like wait, let me look at the week real quick. It's been an up week so far. This is the week. So let's see what price wanna retrace to 30%, 20 to 30% of that. Um, I don't really even use the foot like that anymore. Hey, so what? On about this area, but let's just see when market open what we have. Um, oh, it's almost there. So we pierced this. So this is invalid. Take that out. We have these nice relative equal highs right there, but price almost hit them. We have this primary buy side that I had marked out. We took out this minor buy side that I had marked. We have these nice relative equal lows right there. Let's see what market wants to do at market open. I'm gonna have a small opening range gap though. So, come on. I hope the way I annotate helps you guys as well. Um, I don't know, just to try and make things a little bit simple. Because for me, it helps me to see it. You know, you don't have to have all this mess in your chart. Honestly, like you honestly don't have to. But for me, it has helped me and it works for me. So yeah, yeah. So you guys can see this is the opening range gap. If not, thing is mine, I don't have that. So if not, if you want to see, this is the opening range gap. Yeah, this is the midpoint. Let me see. Let me measure how. So 45 pips. This is the midpoint. Oh, I think price gonna take out this. Buy side, we got mark right there. When market open. I think we'll be at all-time highs if I'm not mistaken. Let's check that. Okay. Mm, Took out that Tokyo, London lows. Okay, we pierced through this primary buy side. Mm. Let's see what does be in SM2 divergence. But I know come on, ES can take out this low, but it's right there. It's literally right there. We're at all-time highs right now, if I'm not mistaken. Subscribe, guys, so I can afford the trading view plan. Jokes. Um, yeah, we at all-time highs right now. But we still gonna stick. Let's see when we reach the 50% of the midpoint. We took out this primary buy side. Let's see what price continue to go higher. Um, yeah, and then this will be our first fair value gap. Price doesn't close it. Okay, we have a gap there. That's fine. Okay, so we have our first fair value gap right here. I'll mark that for you guys. But we have no targets. Like we don't know how high it wants to go. We don't know that. Nasdaq is so inconsiderate at times, bro. Also, best case scenario, we want to see price go 1st of May. Oh, this fair value gap is very important. The first fair value gap of the month. Remember that. Remember that. This is the first fair value gap of the month. How many pips is this fair value gap? 20. Perfect. Okay, price could go higher. We don't know how far it's gonna wanna go. That's the sad reality. Look at the yeah, bro. Just You're just going up. We just like a Judah swing. Just cruising. See these two. Okay, okay, okay. Let me see that work. I would low-key want to see it come below this and I'll short this to the midpoint of this. This is only if it's before this 10 o'clock. We have this small volume imbalance. As you can see, price came into that as well. I'll leave a lot for these lows right here. These are so nice. Let's just wait and see what price wants to do. And then, yeah. Let's just remind it. Let's see what price wanna come below this. That's a value gap. Obviously, we cannot. If we were to buy this, like we just don't know how far we're gonna go. Let's use my data for this. It's like we still wanna go higher. Still having that slow grind to the upside. Yep, you're still doing that slow grind to the upside. You can't do anything with it. I guess we just have to wait for news. Maybe news will pump it down. For now, we just have to observe and see what happens. All my days, bro. So these are just the days where you're just gonna sit and watch. Ah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and I will be buying a Funnel account. Um, I could buy it Monday. I'll probably buy one Monday, or I could buy it today. We'll just see. I'll buy it. I'll probably buy it Monday or the Sunday, and then yeah. Then that means I'll be managing two accounts. Then we'll just work off that. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I could wait. Let me see something. Um, Maybe should do it now since the market is just doing its own thing. Hope you guys are not trading this. I really hope so. The old me would have tried to chase this and try to, well, buy this thing off the rip. But the sad thing is, we don't know how far it's gonna go. We sadly don't know that. Big candle. We sadly do not know that. And if it does want to go higher, it could come back to this and then just continue with the trend. But like I said, if you want to see sales, want to see a body close below this first fair value gap. If you want to see buys, respect the midpoint of the wick. Good. So my laptop is better. I've had a funded account with this platform called Comet Capital. I lost it over the dumbest thing ever. I passed my phase one and my phase two. Then I had the live account. I was a bit of a drawdown with the live account when I started trading the live account. And then I mixed the accounts. So I was managing two accounts at the same time. Then one account is bigger. My friend's one is bigger than mine. So kinda swapped them. There was a time when I entered trade. I thought I was entering the big lot sizes on his account and not on my account. And then that kinda, yeah, you know how the story goes. Literally a bit of drawdown. I was like, oh, why am I stopped that? It doesn't make sense. That's account is big enough. And I saw, whoa, it was my account. Caused me to lose the entire account. But it's nothing though. It's nothing. So yeah. So I'm just gonna buy a new one this month, and then we just see how far we can take it. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'm gonna try to keep it raw and what's this word? And transparent as possible. Raw and transparent as possible, so you guys can see the reality of all of this. I have bad months as well. I have good months as well. Uh, lately, bad. Lately, bad. And I'm still learning, like improving my skill and everything, So, yeah, just documenting this journey with you guys so you guys can see the raw reality of how trading can go. It's not always glamour and what's this word? It's not always glamour, bro. It's not always glamour and sparkles and all that. It's generally not, And the one thing I had to learn is that not every day is a trading day. So yeah, not every day is a trading day. Some days you just have to look. But the beautiful thing is if you know what you're looking for, you wouldn't be trading every day. If you know what you're looking for. But if you don't know, you just want to chase the market, whatever, just end up hurting. So I've made money doing that, yes, but in the long run, you'll just end up hurting yourself. You honestly will. So I had to reset, literally change the way I thought about trading. Literally spend months or month, you'd say, rewatching, not rewatching, watching ICT's lecture, um, and studying his concepts more than anything. So yeah, it's improved my trading a lot, to be honest, a lot. I'm still a work in progress, of course. I'm not as consistent as I want to be. Um, there's still small improvements that I need to sharpen my iron still. So, and I want you guys to be part of that journey, seeing me do that. And I think it's gonna be nice. It's not about the views. It's just about me putting myself out there and being transparent and showing you guys that, bro, if I can do it, you can do it. I still got a long way to go, but I just want to document the journey, share the journey, see where I can improve as a trader, work on my model. And to be honest, I don't even, okay, I kind of do, but still needs a lot of work to be done. If I say like I have a model, whatever, the only model I would say I have or I'm kind of using a first value gap. That's it. I like using the first fair value gap. It just made more sense for me. It takes out the guesswork of which fair value gap to use, unless we in the macro, and then I'll use maybe the fair value gap that's given in the macro if we far extended from example the first fair value gap, then I know, okay, there's no way price will wanna come all the way back up to the first fair value gap just to for a retracement. We'll just use the that near first fair value gap, that not first fair value gap, that fair value gap that maybe broke structure during the macro. You know what I mean? Um. So yeah, yeah, and also the first value gap using the opening range gap as well. 70% of the time before 10 o'clock, you wanna see price do what? Go to the midpoint of this, the opening range gap. So if we were, let's say, we are above the opening range gap high right now, and we want to see sells, we would enter short if price were to go below that, because we know that all the chances of it coming here are higher because the odds are on our side 70% of the time, right? So yeah, so obviously, and then there's some psychology things. You can have a good strategy, right? Like how I just explained to you guys the needy and greedy of the strategy, but then there's psychology on top of that. How you manage your trade, are your emotions all over the place? Um, uh, are you gonna revenge trade? Like I've been through all that all. I don't even revenge trade anymore. You know what I mean? I do small mistakes here and there where I doubt myself. Yes, in trades where I second guess getting to a trade where I would just see it, saying, "Oh, I know this is gonna happen," and I just don't end up doing it. But it's good for me in a sense of like building my confidence and observing what is going on, and yeah, that has worked for me. That has worked for me, and also, oh, the one thing that helped me fix my psychology, um, um, let's say advise this. I did like a month because I've been trading for some time now, and then I did but every time I traded, I would just want to put in money. I would never look at the charts in the sense of like I'm gonna study it, you know. But then I changed that perspective where like I spent like a month of just looking at the charts. Well, not more than a month, like 2 months, actually, 2, 3 months, just looking at the charts. No emotions, no monetary value involved, just looking at it, studying price action, seeing how price reacts to certain areas to build my confidence. To see like, oh, this is what happens, this is what's happening. This to have my own understanding of it, you understand? And yeah, a month of that journaling as well. I used the app Notion to journal. So I don't do that anymore. I stopped that like mid last month because the Notion, I use all my free thingies for Notion, so I can't really use that at the moment. So henceforth, I came with the idea of like a digital trading journal, which is what I'm doing right now. And yeah, yeah, that's me. So man, it's just it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. Yeah, but psychology is big factor, a very big factor. But you could have the best strategy in the world if your mind is not at the right place. Forget about it. Genuinely forget about it. Uh, oh, and that's why I named the series "Process Over Profit." Shout out to ChatGPT though, but that's why I named it "Process Over Profit." It's more about the process of learning, improving, than um the monetary value of trading. You understand the money. The money is like a bonus, but working on the skill, improving on the skill, the money will come after that. You know, so don't like put the wanting of the money away. Just it has to be a passion, bro. Just forget the idea of just wanting to make money. Just throw it out the window. Honestly, like just like if you just started and you say, oh, I wanna learn how to trade and I wanna make money. Throw the idea of saying I wanna make money. Give yourself say, don't say I wanna make money in like in 2 months, 3 months, 5 months. Don't do that. Rather say in 3 years. Matter of fact, don't even add a time to it. Just say I wanna learn first. I want to learn and study the market first, and then you can see. The good thing about me, okay, it's not a good thing because I wasted a lot of money. Is that when I started, I I started with like I started with real money and I bought like prop firms. So I started with real money and I'll buy like prop firm accounts. So yeah, I was low key blowing money. I'm not gonna lie. I wasted so many. There were times like when I started like beginners, like, oh my god, you're getting everything right. I bought a course before from this American guy. Um, by Juvia. I don't know if you guys know him, but yeah, boy, like it was a breakout. They had multiple strategies over there, but my favorite one was like the breakout one. It's like easy to understand, like the 15-minute candle. You wait for like a, or you wait for a breakout with a 25 pips stop loss, 125 pips. It would, bro, it would play out. It would work most of the time. But what they don't teach you is that it's not gonna work every day. Cause I had that mindset, oh, it's gonna work every day. I will not work every day, but I will take losses. But there are days where like just stay away from the market. Just you know what I mean. Um, I did that, and then I would lose, bro. I lost so much money doing that process. Just that back and forth, back and forth. I had lost so much money, to be honest, and for me it was a blessing in disguise, cause it already like took away um that thing of you just keep shooting higher. I don't think we're gonna come back anytime soon. Yeah, so after the macro, I'll just stop recording. Um, back to my yap session. What was I saying? Oh yeah. For me, it was a blessing in disguise because it kind of shaped my mental when it came to the psychology. Like when I treated it, it was real emotions were involved because there was money on the table. Yes, it's not good because I'm stuck with a demo account, blah blah blah. But I was like, nah, after that, I want to make money. I want to do it now. I wanna, those type of stuff. But yeah, it ended up hurting me. Of course, it ended up hurting me, and I had to it gave me this change of mindset where like I had to lock in because like I was risking real money, money I spent on prop firms, those type of things. So kind of helped my psychology or like gave me like a speed run to that way. Like I stopped getting attached to the money, right? And obviously I would make dumb mistakes here and there, but it was like a long process. But and bear in mind, like when I started trading was because of my friend, right? And at the time when he introduced me to it, I was like, bro, what's the point of me learning how to trade? I know how to trade, bro. Like I don't need all of this. I make money already, so I don't need to be learning how to trade and stuff. I was just busy shitting on it. And also my rent at the time didn't really believe in it. It's like a real man doesn't make money off that. So that kind of like shut it down for me. But then I kept going back to it. I don't know. Every time I would like give up learning halfway and then I was like, I'll keep going back to it, to be honest. And yeah, yeah. And then once I broke my arm, I was in hospital and I was like, damn, bro. That's when my life kind of like, it took like a drastic change. So I had to make this mental pivot of, you know what? I'm gonna take this seriously. I'm gonna lock in on trading. I'm gonna give it my all, bro, my all. And I did just that. Gave it my all. I locked in on it, you know. Still losing money though. But I locked in, started educating myself, being more patient with myself. And then I came across ICT. I knew of ICT, but I didn't know of ICT, you know what I mean? So I started watching his 2024 mentorship, and then yeah, the rest is history. Now I'm here. Uh, yeah, still in the pits, bro. Still in the pits. Um, but yeah, man, it's a journey. It's been a journey. It's been a journey, and this is something I'm gonna submit to. Um, I believe in it. It's just a matter of time. To be honest, submitting to time and not chasing anything. And as long as you show up every day, you give it your all. That 1% every single day, it will pan out, man. Someday might not be today, might not be tomorrow, could be 3 years from now. 3 years is far, but bro, any time could be your breakthrough. And by breakthrough I mean your consistency in trading. Consistency in trading, not of getting money from other people, charging people for causes and all those type of nonsense. No, straight money from trading in my pocket. You know, um, but yeah, yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's just a matter of how would I put this? Consistency. Yeah, I need that consistency within myself in the sense of the markets. I'm consistent. I'm quite self-disciplined, but I need a consistency when it comes to my trading results more than anything. I could win like three trades in a row, lose one, and then I could lose like another three, and then sometimes now and again I'll make like a stupid mistake that would cost me to lose more than I'm supposed to. Like just silly things. But other than that, I know what I'm doing. I know what to look for. I know when to stay away. Sometimes, sometimes like this month, or not this month, last month, April, I didn't trade much, bro. Like I had like one, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 trading days. Yeah, I had like 8 trading days, and out of those 8 trading days, I had 2 break-even days. Was it two? Three. It was 3 break-even days, and then one, two, three, four. I had 4 losses, like the losing streak I was on. I had 2 wins. Yeah, that's basically it. 2 wins. And for those 2 wins, I remember it was like the first trade I took on the funded, and I was already like up. And then I basically blew like the profits that I've made. And then the second win I got, it didn't even not count much because it wasn't much. Because I used a smaller lot size at the time. Remember it was the news day. I think it's on the series, if I'm not mistaken. When I was like, oh, it's a small trade. I'm not gonna risk much because of the news. So yeah, ups and downs, bro. There's ups and downs. The times where I do great, and then there's times the performance is just not the best. And I don't want to make apparently like I've been told or what I've been seeing in the internet where like the market conditions are not the best, but people that have been trading for years been saying that even ICT is saying we should stay away from the market. You know, um, which is great advice. Like if you don't want to lose money, if you don't want to hurt yourself, you should definitely do that. P.S. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. You should stay away. But for me, it's like this is where you learn, bro. This is where you learn. This is where you improve. This is where you go against yourself. You know. So, yeah, pretty much, pretty much. Yeah, that's a bit of my story. It's a bit of my story since we don't have much action on the market today. You see our price is respecting this value gap. So we have this fair value gap during the macro, the first minute of the macro, we came back to retest it right next, close to the just for sort of the midpoint, and prices expanded higher. Damn, that's like 100 pips already. I wouldn't have thought, to be honest. I honestly wouldn't have thought. But yeah, I would say this could be a trade idea, but thing is, you just don't know how far it's gonna go. We just don't know. I would usually put on a standard 125 pips. All time highs, I'll just put on a standard 125 pips. Like if we did retest this, maybe like this came into this and respected that midpoint, I'll probably put it like 125 pips. And obviously stop loss below that. But yeah, no trading day today. No trading day. Let's look at the 5 minute. Mm. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, boys. That's NASDAQ. 6 minutes left, and then I'm out of here. Mm. I probably was happy I don't have to edit this video, but then I realized I said I was putting the screenshots. Oh my days, bro. Uh, I'll do that. I'll do that before we upload. Hold on. Yeah, bro. This is. What's with the noise, bro? Maybe does this work? Oh. Yeah, that's it, boys. Can't do anything. Nasdaq, bro. Had to be Nasdaq. Hmm? We have 2 minutes left before I'm gonna hop off. Yeah. It's lovely being with you guys today. Bit of a rant session, honestly. Me just yapping. um, yeah, there wasn't much today, honestly. I didn't nothing to do. So hope you guys enjoy your weekend and stay safe. Right. It's 2 minutes. Yeah, stay safe and productive. Of course. Hit the gym if you haven't gone to the gym this week. Go to the gym. Spend time with friends, family, and pray, of course. Very important. Prayer is very important. And I'll see you boys next week, Monday, for another session with me. But today was just not the day. So I'll see you boys Monday. Thank you all for tuning in. Bye bye.